Welcome to Solve This Murder. I'm your detective, Bill.
And I'm your crime scene criminal and witnesses, Dani. We're on part 2 of Mystery of the Murdered Medium.
And on the last episode, we found the murdered medium herself, Miss Amica.
Bill started interviewing the suspects.
Jenna, who was the last person to see her alive, possibly. Nate and Mel, a young couple who were on a date at the psychics. And Gordon Arris, who we've just discovered, found the body. This is important case information!
Yeah, I get it. Sorry, I'm not really...
Okay, Gordon, stop. No, hold on.
I'm not really right now.
What do you mean you're not... Well, you did just find a murdered woman. I can understand the shock.
Oh, it's been going on long before that.
What is wrong? Why are all your characters so sleepy today, Dani?
Oh, it's not at all that I've been sick for the past week. He's not sleepy. You can see his eyes are red.
Oh, from crying?
Maybe.
Or just hay fever.
Hay fever, drugs, who knows?
Gordon, okay, sorry, Gordon.
Yeah.
You have to wake up. Here, have this glass of water.
I'm awake. My head is just fuzzy.
Okay. Gordon.
Yeah.
You found the body?
Okay, yeah.
When was this? Was this when you went in at 12:50?
No. No. So that at 12:50, that was not very good, and I went back
With
later.
a complaint?
I was asking for a refund. Yeah, I was going to go in and,
Okay, yeah, bad given the situation, but go on.
Sorry, you're right.
I went in there with the intention to, beat up this woman, and then she was dead already. All right, Gordon, so go on.
Yeah, went in there.
What time was this? Hold on, this is crazy new information. What time was this?
I gotta be honest. I don't know. It was afternoon. Things were closing soon, but hadn't closed. So whatever time that'd be. Like 4?
Okay. So really recently?
Yeah, I guess my head has been worse lately than I thought. Whew.
Can you describe what is wrong with you, if you don't mind my asking? You seem very out of it.
My brother died 2 weeks ago.
Oh, far. Gordon, I'm sorry I made fun of you.
I haven't been coping well. I haven't been coping at all.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. You just have to get through this, though.
Yeah, I
Miss
gotcha.
Arris.
Maybe I will take that
Miss
water.
Arris, you're Mr. Arris.
Yeah.
Miss Amica probably had 7 brothers, so you understand. We've got to get this solved properly.
I see.
Someone had killed your brother.
Hey.
Wouldn't you want to know what happened? Sorry, I'm derailing this. Please, Gordon.
Yeah.
What can you describe the scene when you arrived and found the body? What happened? How did you find her?
I went into the tent.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of stormed in. Things were kind of askew. I didn't see her at first, but it definitely didn't look good. And then I walked around the desk because, I wanted my refund, and I thought, I don't know where she keeps money, but maybe if she's not in here, I can just
Steal it. All right, sure.
take it back.
Steal it. Okay, go on.
It was my money.
Steal it, but
She
sure.
didn't.
All right, like theft and
She
thievery,
did
sure.
not provide
No, that's fine, but thieving.
the
all right.
surface that she said that she would.
She was going to provide you with the surface, was she?
What?
Didn't provide that surface? Maybe you meant service. Gordon.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
I'm pretty sure he said surface. Listeners at home will back me up. Okay, so you were trying to steal some money, and then you...
Then she was on the floor.
On the floor. Okay. And you saw her there, lying on the floor, dead?
I guess I didn't really know. I thought that she just passed out. I don't know. I just called an ambulance and left.
God. What happened early on in the day that made you so willing to come back, desirous of a refund?
Okay, so she said that she did spirit medium stuff.
Oh, Gordon, I'm really sorry.
And, I think all of this psychic business is
You
crap.
don't have to
but
justify it to me. I get it, Gordon. I get it.
I haven't been coping so well. It was just a spontaneous decision.
You're only in there for 10 minutes, I see. So obviously didn't go well.
It didn't take long before she made it very clear that she was full of crap.
And what happened?
I left.
No, what happened during the reading? I'm assuming she tried to channel your brother and...
guessing she was being presumptuous. She thought that... Well, she clearly thought at first that I was in there because I'd lost a woman. And it just became clear that if I said something... She was working off that. It was all a fake. She was lying. She was pretending to know what I was talking about and be channeling. And that, when she eventually said that she could hear my brother, it just, it did not feel good.
Fair. I understand.
So I left.
So you left, you came back looking for a refund.
Yeah, I
and
stewed for the rest of the afternoon.
And found her dead. Did you have any lollies while you were there?
Didn't have time.
Okay. Thanks, Gordon. You'll get some rest. I'll call you if anything comes up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
he did not seem in his soberest state of mind.
No. Let's invite in... should I get the last two together, do you think, or separately?
Who on earth are you asking?
Lime, my assistant. My secretary.
Oh, I don't know. Seems like not giving them a chance to get their story straight together is a good plan.
All right, Lime. I'll invite Sasha Powers in.
All right. Sasha Powers walks in. She has little tappy shoes tapping on your tiles.
Oh, she's got tap shoes.
And she sits down without waiting to be invited, and she sort of strokes her hair behind her ear several times.
And what does she look like? What's her build? And how many factories does she own? Sasha.
Yes. Sorry. I don't know your name. I know I saw it on like the placard outside, and it's completely gone. I'm so sorry.
It's Bill.
Okay.
Bill Billingham of Bill Billingham Investigations.
Bill. Nice to meet you, Bill.
Yes. Thank you, Sasha. Welcome, Sasha. It's good to meet you, Sasha. Now, Sasha.
Okay, I'm sorry I did that because that's making me really uncomfortable.
Right?
She takes some Tic Tacs out of her pockets and pops a few.
Sasha,
Yeah.
I've called you in as part of a murder investigation.
Oh, God, I knew it.
Did you?
I knew it had to be something, and, what's the worst thing it can be?
Murder. It is. It's murder. You're under arrest. No, you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're free to go. Get out of here, Sasha. No, stay. Sasha, where were you today at around midday?
Okay. I was with Allison. I was at the market. We did a psychic reading. Maybe, in fact, yeah, that sounds like it may have been around the right time.
Yeah. Oh, so you went and saw Miss Amica, the psychic,
yeah.
at the place where the things are, the market.
Yeah. I go there all the time.
You know Miss Amica.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been going to Miss Amica's readings?
Oh man, I wouldn't say consistently for 2 years, but once a month in the good times.
Interesting. For 2 years. Consistently.
Yeah.
You would say.
Well, when they're good, they're good. It's amazing. It's better than therapy.
Fair. Was anything different about today's session?
Look, I have nothing but absolute love for Miss Amica. She's amazing. It wasn't the happiest of readings that I've ever gotten.
Oh, no.
I mean, it was nothing that terrible. It's just it hit home for me in a bit of an uncomfortable way. So we got our palms read, me and Allison.
Sure.
And we were getting things tested in our futures, and she said that our futures would have difficulty aligning.
Oh. Is Alison your friend, your partner?
My partner, yeah.
Okay, lovely. How long have you been together?
A few months.
And your futures have trouble will have trouble aligning. That's not good.
No, exactly. And I have had really bad experiences with like spiritually, astrologically incompatible partners before. It just always has shown up in ugly little ways. And yeah, I didn't feel great.
That's not good. How has she been lately, say the last 6 months? Have you been finding you've had more negative readings than positive?
No, not at all.
In general, she's still quite good?
I mean, yeah, you take the bad with the good, but yeah, largely she's wonderful. She's warm. She's encouraging. She's fantastic. But she never feels like she's just giving you false hope for things either. It's brilliant.
Have you had other relationship readings from what's her name, Amica, in the past?
Yeah. Just
how have they been? Did she predict good futures for those relationships?
Again, yes. One of them, yes. One of them, no. And she was right.
Interesting. I'm just checking whether there's like a jealousy angle. Like she keeps trying to sabotage this person's relationships until she'll date her. I just did a thing to check, But
absolutely. I didn't get that sort of relationship from her at all.
So stop responding to my asides.
I mean, I've never even seen her face, really.
You've never seen her face?
Well, she always has the headscarf.
She's usually covered.
Yeah. Like she covers everything except her eyes.
That's interesting. Oh, that is what? Wait, she always does this?
Yeah.
Okay. Screech hole. Eek! Aside. Look at the audience. All right, audience, here's what I'm thinking. Who knows how many of these readings were done by Amica? Like, she's a pair of eyes. If someone... I mean, they brought the body back, so it'd be weird to, like, kill her, stash the body somewhere, pretend to be her for the rest of the day, and then bring the body back. That would be weird. Maybe that's not the right chain of thought for this. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But it's interesting, right? Like, now there's a whole question. Is Amica Amica? How often was she? Did she do this reading differently because she was a different person? I mean, it doesn't fit with the whole 6 months of stuff for violence problem, but maybe it's different people. Maybe it's a prestige situation, and you can just swap out and be a different brother every time. Spoilers. That's a whole new element. Man, I got to ask better questions.
Or maybe you just needed to get someone who really knew her. Sort of.
Maybe. Did I ask? Have I asked Sasha about the lollies? Hey, Sasha, did you have any lollies?
She goes a bit pink and says, "Yeah."
Do you always have the lollies?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say
They're
always. She pops some Tic Tacs.
They're a fixture of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Is that important?
I don't know.
Huh.
I'm a bad detective, Sasha. Get out of here.
Comforting.
Go home.
Yeah. Thanks.
And invite Alison in. She's in the hall.
I know.
No, you don't. She came in while you were in here. It was meant to be like a surprise. I was going to like...
We've been dating for a few months. We've got a connection.
I thought you didn't. What's the whole point? You have a bad connection now?
Well, is that we...
You can't trust a connection, Sasha!
Oh, God, you're right.
All right, invite Alison in.
All right. Alison comes in. Hello, my name's Alison. Nice to meet you. Just hold out a hand.
I shake it.
All right.
Please, sit.
She does so.
Now, you may have heard, I've invited you in as part of a murder investigation.
I had not heard that specifically.
Well,
Thank you for telling me. Yes, I appreciate it.
Seems like you have a level head on your shoulders, Alison.
Appreciate it. Yeah, what do you need to know? How can I be of service?
Where were you around midday today?
Around midday today, okay, market with Sasha, psychic.
Yes, good. Full marks.
Oh, thank you. Is this, okay, if this is the quiz sort of thing, I can get into the headspace for that, yep.
Okay, well, what was the appointment with the psychic about, and what is the capital of Romania?
It's either Budapest or Bucharest. My geography isn't the best. So in character, because I know so well.
Sorry, go on.
And, well, it was it was Sasha's idea to go. Apparently she likes this psychic. She's been a few times. I'd never been before.
This was the first time, the only time you've met Miss Amica?
Yes.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Did she seem amicable?
I guess it was
It's not a real question. I just like to use her name in that context.
All right. Well, look, I haven't been to a psychic since I was 18, so I can't really remember how they usually go, but it seemed pretty straightforward. She seemed like she was doing the right sort of thing. Don't tell Sasha. I don't think it's magic. I think it can be helpful, but...
Shock horror. You don't think psychics are real? Sure, go on.
I mean, some people really,
some
really
people do.
believe
That's
in this
fine.
stuff. Like, Sasha will say...
You think Sasha does?
Look, she says that it's a therapeutic thing, but yes, I think that she believes that her psychic had information that couldn't be attained naturally. I think that she was just a very helpful person. So yeah, I think that a good psychic can do that. A bad one could make you do all sorts of things that you don't want to, like spend all your money on lottery tickets. But
fair.
Yeah, I think it was fair. This one, yeah, she drew all over our palms and said that, what was it? She said we weren't fully aligned, so we'd have to work hard to ensure that the relationship stayed harmonious. So, I mean, that's fine. That's good advice for anyone.
True. And so you obviously took that well. Did Sasha seemed fine with that reading as well?
She seemed a little bit nervous, but yeah. I wouldn't have said it went smoothly. She didn't run out in tears or anything like that.
What is it that you do, Alison?
What is it that I do? I'm
as a job?
A publisher.
Oh, wonderful. And what is it that Sasha does? Tap dance?
What? Where on earth did you get that idea?
She had tap shoes on.
Oh, no. Her shoes are just really sort of clicky and tappy. She just likes shoes like that.
Oh,
okay. She has a thing about her feet. She likes them to feel small and dainty. So she wears very feminine clicky shoes.
Okay. I thought maybe she was a tap dancer.
No, she's a graphic designer.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to give you a list of names.
Okay.
Do you recognise any of these people? And I show her the 7 names.
Just mine and Sasha's.
Oh, I was going to wait for you to say no and then call you out on it. So you don't know any of these people here?
Nope.
Not even Gordon Arris? He owns 12 factories.
Factories aren't really my business.
Fair.
Except for bookmaking factories, I guess.
He owns 4 of those.
I don't know who owns them.
They're all Gordon Arris's.
I gotta be honest. I say publisher. I'm more like a publishing assistant.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I mean, everyone starts there.
It's a difficult industry.
Yeah, exactly. Whew.
All right. Wonderful, Alison. Well, go away.
Okay.
See ya. All right. So, I don't know what's going on. I always have this when we do these. I talk to everybody, then I just sit here going, all right, well, what have I learned? What have I learned? So, Sasha knew Miss Amica really well and doesn't seem like she'd been doing anything different lately than normal. Whereas Violet, who also knew Amica quite well, says that last 6 months she's been a bit negative and previous 6 months she was quite positive about her dreams of trapezing. Gordon found the body, and he found the body, didn't seem to get any new information from that, right? At the same time and same sort of situation as before, in terms of her being dead. I know why he was angry with her. It's odd. If he killed her, it'd be weird for him to then, like, call the ambulance and tell me that he found the body and, like, put all that forward. So that seems maybe like it puts him a bit in the clear, but also he found the body. That makes him pretty suspicious, right? That's usually a pretty big suspect. And given that he has at least an issue with her, right, that she was pretending to be able to speak to his dead brother, that's a big thing. So maybe there was some violence there, and how he's covering it, saying, "Oh, I just wanted a refund, and then I left." You know, maybe he hit her, but didn't kill her. If she always wore the sash, is there a way she choked herself? That doesn't make any sense. Like if she died and it got caught on something and she ended up just strangled, hoisted on her own petard. I have no idea. I don't know where we're at. I don't know who did it. Who do you think did it, people at home? Because I don't know. Wally watchers. Okay, what is my next step? What do I have here? What can I do? Should I talk to Simba about it? I go to bed and I wake up the next morning, see if there's any news.
No. Have you made any progress? I feel like since it was in such a small, enclosed sort of space and no one really saw anything, and we've looked at everything that was in there, feels like the people that saw her that day are really the only source of information we have.
Yeah, well, you would think that, but I asked them questions that weren't very specific, and none of them gave me cool answers to solve the mystery for me.
Well...
And that's how I usually solve crimes.
I guess this one's a wash then.
Yeah, let's go home.
Case unsolved.
All right, play the outro. Okay, so... What do you know? Do you know anything about these people, Inspector Simba?
Nah, not at all. Why would I? I haven't even
Because you're a
spoken to
police
him.
officer, I don't know.
This is all for you. I'm outsourcing.
Fine.
You're the talent.
So...
You know how this works. Find the contradictions. Ooh.
Okay, so...
Objection and all that.
Thinking of Phoenix, right? It's a different game. Gordon found Mr. Arris found the body.
Is that what you said? Okay. I mean, we just got the call from the ambulance people.
Did they explain at all who called them or what was going on?
No, I didn't ask that.
Okay. Do we know anything more about the manner in which she died? She definitely died of strangulation.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Interesting. Did you fingerprint those glass shards like I asked you to?
Sorry, hasn't come back yet. There are lots of fingerprints all over, and who knows how old some of them are.
Fair. Okay, sorry. Simba, I'm taking an aside. If you'd just like to grab a quick cup of tea, I'm just making an aside. Okay. What am I assuming about this? I'm assuming that she was hit with the bowl, fell over, and then she was choked. That makes some sense insofar as she had the wound on her head, which implies she was hit by the bowl, and she was obviously choked. We know that's how she died. I wonder if there's a way that those places could have been reversed. Because there's a whole thing of all the glass shards were on her side, whereas all the lollies were on the other side. I don't know if that's just indicative of what happens if you pick up a bowl and you swing it. I can imagine that the lollies would fall towards you as you swing, and the glass would shatter towards the person that you hit. Right? That seems to make sense to me. Or
all
someone...
right.
threw the lollies into someone's face, and then they struggled, and then they hit him with the
Or
thing.
even the other way around, like if someone just wanted the glass thing, dumped out the lollies, and then...
Yeah, exactly. I dumped out the... Hey, this is an aside, Simba.
Sorry.
Okay, so what is...
Very loud aside.
Where does that... volume doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, I gotcha.
So what would that mean? That's a struggle. That's a violent struggle. That's an argument. If, for example, Gordon had arrived and he was taking his money back on her side of the desk, and then she came in, they might have an argument. Maybe she tried to hit him. Maybe she died on the other side, and then he just dragged her over to her side of the desk and left, as if making it look like someone killed her during a confrontation, a consultation. I just don't know if anyone turned up after 2 p.m. or whether Jenna Hewitt, who was the last person to have an appointment, was also the last person to see her alive. Because that's what it seems at the moment. That's the impression. What do I know about Jenna? She wanted to know about whether she would find love. She's a consultant and she thinks Mel is sneaky. That's kind of all I've got. She recognized Mel for some reason. They've worked together, she said. Maybe she has a thing for Nate? If they're together, she thinks Mel is all sneaky and negative and bad, knows who she is, and is asking about finding love. Maybe she has a thing for Nate. I give her a call. Bring, bring.
This is Jenna?
Jenna.
Yes. This is Bill, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Bill Billingham.
Yeah, I understood.
The investigator.
I only know one Bill.
The investigator. I'm investigating a murder. Maybe you remember me from
right.
moments ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe yesterday. I can't remember if I canonically
You
slept.
said that you slept.
Okay, wonderful. How did you know? Jenna, What do you know about a man named Nate May?
That means absolutely nothing to me.
Jenna,
Yes.
I will remind you that you are under oath.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie. I have no idea who that person is.
You've never met a man named Nate May?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
How do you solve a murder?
Like Maria.
Exactly. Danny, can you solve this murder? Isn't that what the name of the show's about? That I can just ask at any point for you to solve this murder and then you tell me the solution?
I'm the Poirot here. I already have it all figured out.
Wait a minute, I'm the Poirot here.
You're the Hastings.
How am I? When did I end up the Hastings?
Well, see, I'm the one who's got it all figured out and is sitting back waiting for you to spot the obvious. You have forgotten one very important thing, mon ami.
And what is that?
Tap, tap, tap.
Why are you tapping that gun? Oh, no. Okay, so... Okay. Can I call... Maybe I should do what I didn't do and split up Nate and Mel. Let's call Nate in. I haven't really spoken to Nate.
Indeed.
All right, I call in Nate May.
Okay. He comes in. He looks equally as cheerful and open as he did the day before. More help. Are there other questions I didn't answer? I haven't remembered anything, but yeah. What do you want?
Nate, I can't remember the relationship these people had with the psychic. They'd never been before. It was their first time going.
Yeah.
What did they go for when they went for a... I can't remember what they did. What did you do? What did you visit the psychic for?
The cards. We just did tarot reading. It was just the general look at the futures, look at the compatibility stuff.
And how compatible were you?
Quite compatible, yeah. Like saying we should make the most of things and keep the spark going for, as long as we can.
Interesting.
Stay in the honeymoon phase.
How long have you and Mel been together? Just a few weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Do you know a woman named Jenna Hewitt?
I don't think so. Should I?
No, not necessarily. Make this murder solution easier, but maybe.
Sorry.
I don't know. Did you see anybody else going into the
I wasn't really paying attention to anyone else, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. You're in love. Loser. Do you know anyone on this list? I showed him a list.
I mean, no one besides the obvious us. No.
Okay.
Not familiar.
All right. I should have asked everybody this.
Probably.
Can I just and ask everybody this question?
So you're just cutting this in, you're kicking Nate out?
I'm going to ask Nate. What do I need to ask Nate? Nate, what do you do?
Have we already said this at some point?
No, Mel said she did data management and security.
I'm a speech pathologist.
Interesting. It's not that interesting. Okay. Did you have any of the lollies, Nate?
I did not know.
Okay, interesting. That's something a murderer would say. So, Nate, do you know who did this? Do you know who the murderer was?
No. Not at all.
What colour were Miss Amica's eyes?
Oh, boy. That's a very specific question.
Yeah, do you have a specific answer?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe blue. I'm faintly remembering blue, but...
Can you describe the layout of her office? Of her tent?
Yeah, you walk in, you walk a bit, table, chair. Only one chair, so...
Did you stand or sit?
We took turns.
Okay, fair.
Because, you each get your different cards and then you get your together cards. She sat on my lap for that one.
Miss Amica did?
Oh,
ooh,
God,
scandalous.
Come on.
Yeah, go on.
Come on.
Go on.
She has her chair on the other side. I don't know. What more is there to say about it?
Crystal ball?
Oh, yeah, crystal ball.
Tarot cards? Yes, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Big glass bowl of lollies?
Wasn't big, but yeah, there were lollies.
A living woman?
Yes, very much so.
And how did she look?
There was a bin.
Did I never check that bin?
Oh, well,
That was a question to you, Nate, not an aside.
Yeah, well, I did notice that. It was knocked over.
I forgot the bin! Why did it... It's probably got real proper evidence inside it. Wait, it was knocked over?
Yeah.
was knocked over when you went.
Yeah, I mean, it was only small. It may have just been like someone opened the tent really hard and wind knocked it over. I don't know. But yeah, it was knocked over, candy wrappers spilling out, that sort of thing.
Interesting. Oh, interesting.
It's just funny because it was like the one not clean, spiritual-y thing in here.
Weird. Okay, thanks, Nate. See ya.
Okay.
I leave. I leave him in my office.
Okay.
Wait, did I call him? I can't remember.
No, he came in.
Cool. I never checked the bin. I'm so dumb.
It's all right. A murderer isn't likely to leave just like the incriminating evidence in the bin of the murder
I just
scene.
wanted to... I don't know anything about it. I go back to the bin.
Cool. It is. It's a very small bin, like one that you might see next to a toilet in a bathroom, that sort of size.
Okay, sure.
There are 2 lolly wrappers in it.
Okay, cool. Did that anything into my lolly wrappers? They're just
No.
lolly wrappers, right? Cool. I call Violet.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Boy, sorry, I didn't sleep well. I'm sure you can understand.
I understand.
Yeah.
I need you to remember something for me, Violet.
Okay.
Could you describe the layout of the tent when you went in for your reading?
I mean, absolutely. Like, how much detail do you want?
As much as is humanly possible.
I go there a lot.
I am Poirot now. I have taken on the role of Poirot.
No, all right. So, you walk into the tent, you push open the door sort of thing. I usually do it with my right hand. I don't think that's a rule. But you walk in, the mats and blankets and things on the floor start immediately. They are in a different sort of position every time because there are lots of them. And I guess every week at the market, she lays them out anew.
Sure.
She always has the bin over in the corner, left beside the door. There is the one chair in front of the big table. You have to take a few paces to get to it.
Okay, this is a lot of detail, but thank you.
The large table, rectangular, and then her chair on the opposite side. The crystal ball is always there. She often has a selection of various fortune-telling things like the tarot cards out on the table. I do numerology with her myself.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Did numerology with her myself. And a small, over in the corner, it looks like a very small sort of generator, I think. Just like electrical power.
Sure. That is, I saw that when I was in the tent.
Yes,
As an
that
aside. Yeah,
was-
cool.
yeah.
That was how she got the power?
Yep.
Cool, right. And of course the lollies, bowl of lollies.
Yes, of course, that's always there.
How was anything out of place when you went?
Not that I noticed. It all looked relatively as normal.
The bin, perfectly fine? Upright?
Oh, I didn't look. I didn't notice that. I was pretty much in and out. I didn't have any lollies, so I didn't have any reason to go over there.
Interesting. This feels important but irrelevant at the same time. Imprelevant, as they say in the detecting biz.
May just be the different people have different levels of observational skill.
True. Thanks, Violet. Bye.
Bye.
Gordon's not going to have observed anything. I'm not even going to bother with him. I'm just going to do a quick, like, beep, 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 beep. Hey, I'm going to talk to Alison rather than Sasha.
Okay.
She seems more like she knows what's going on.
Yes.
Hey, Alison. Really dumb question.
Okay.
Bins.
Yes.
Was there one?
I like them.
Was there a bin? You're a weird person. I love it. That's great. I love it. That's great. I love bins. In the psychic's office.
Yes.
Whole bunch of things laid out.
Oh, in the tent?
In the tent.
Okay.
Table.
Oh, you're asking if there was a bin?
There a bin?
Yeah, by the door.
Just sitting up, being a cool bin?
I wouldn't call it a cool bin.
Just being a bin.
Like a $5 bin.
Yeah, but just being a bin. Sitting
Yeah.
upright in the
Yeah,
in the corner.
absolutely.
All right, great. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
So at some point the bin got knocked over. Hey, Gordon.
Yeah.
Did you knock over the bin in a rage?
Ooh, I mean, a rage. That's now that murder's on the cards. I wouldn't put it like that, but yeah, I was a little mad.
Just kicked the bin out of anger? Why would she have not picked up... So this is an aside, Gordon. Why would she have not picked up the bin? Like, it takes 2 seconds to put a bin back up. Why would she leave it there?
Well, it was only a couple of minutes until the next person came in.
Yeah, but you just need to, like, go whoop. It's not hard. You know, Violet doesn't even remember the bin.
Maybe she expected me to do it. She said I'd be back.
She said you'd be back.
Oh, yeah, she said something bad was going to happen, and so I'd be back when that happened. Because I said I told her, like, yelled at her to take me off her subscription list because there was no way I was coming back. And she
I haven't
said,
looked at that either.
yeah, bad things would happen, so I'd be back when bad things happen. And I guess she's kind of right.
You look way too happy when you said that, Gordon.
Sorry.
A woman is dead.
Thought it was funny.
It's not.
Sorry.
She died yesterday.
I'm sorry, man. Like, some people told me that gallows humor is how you get through this stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All my brothers are cool and alive. We're going to a brother party next week.
See you, man.
No, wait, Gordon. Gordon. Wait,
Yeah,
Gordon.
yeah.
Gordon. Wait, Gordon. Gordon.
Yeah, someone else.
Why did you go back at the time that you did? Why didn't you ask for a refund right as you left? What stopped you from going right back in and asking?
Man,
Why'd you come back in the afternoon? The late afternoon?
I guess I just wasn't even thinking about it. It didn't occur to me. Like, it took me a while after that to realize, no, she was lying, and that this was not just a person lying thing. This was a business fraud sort of thing, and therefore
and you
money that changed hands shouldn't have.
and you came to that decision by yourself? No one else said to you that you should go back and
Nah.
complain?
I gotta tell you, I haven't been doing much talking to strangers lately. This was a one-off.
Okay. All right, see ya. Okay. How do you solve murders? All right, let's think this through. I got no thoughts. Okay, so what does that mean? She knew something bad was going to happen? Gordon,
Yeah.
what did she say to you when she said you would be back after something bad happens?
Look, I think it was just kind of a general thing. Like I said, take me off that list because I'll never be back here again. And she said, when it happens, you will.
When it happens. When it happens. That could have been pretty vague.
I don't reckon she knew something was going to happen to her or anything.
Well, you brought my attention to one more thing that I've missed. I never had a look at this discount list.
Oh, okay.
What do you think, Gordon? Should I go back and look?
Yes.
All right. You learn to do some trapeze and you can be my assistant. See ya.
Okay.
Okay, so this is another case where there's a piece of evidence that I've written down I never really examined in any kind of reasonable way. The bin thing did not work out, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe someone else got some information from that whole discussion and they know. Maybe they've already sent an email saying who they now know the murderer is because of this bin. Maybe that's made it click for someone. I don't know. But I'm going to check out this. So tell me again, in her notebook,
All right. So,
one page was the visitors list
several pages. Like
of
this,
people signing.
This
in.
looks like it's going back for her entire
Can I
psychic
go
career.
back and see if, say, for example, Jenna's name appears an earlier time? Because she claimed that she hadn't been before.
You have a flick through. You flick through for a while, and oh, that's funny. It does.
Oh, this is interesting.
A few months ago, right underneath Mel's name.
What? Okay, hold on a second. This is changing the game. Solve This Murder is created by Bill Sunderland and Dani Siller. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Solve This Murder. For questions, queries and theories, send an email to solvethismurderpod@gmail.com. Thank you to Jared, Devon and Whit of Advanced Sagebrush and Shootouts for creating our theme music. And thanks to all of you for listening.